Shalom Aleichem, my dear brothers and sisters. In this video, I would like to talk about the Eshkenazi Jews. What exactly does Eshkenazi Jew mean? Now, in contrast of what you hear from anti-Semites online and elsewhere, the Eshkenazi Jews are truly Jews. This is one first thing I want to make it clear. Eshkenazi Jews does not mean they're not Jews. They are Jews, just like the Sephardic Jews, just like the Mizrahi Jews. They are Jews. They are our brothers. Same thing as all the other world Jewry. Now the question is, where does this word come from, though? Eshkenazi Jews. Why are they called Eshkenazi Jews? And the answer to that is that because the region where they lived, meaning in Europe, originally was called the lands of Eshkenaz. This is where the nation of Eshkenaz used to live. The nation of Eshkenaz was not Jews, but the Jews, when Jews moved there, they became known as the Eshkenazi Jews just because they lived there after they were exiled from the ancient Israel. And by the way, similar to the Sephardic Jews, where does the word Sephardic or Sfarad comes? In Hebrew, the word Sfarad means Spanish, Spain, Sfarad. And that's why the Jews that lived in Spain are called Sephardic Jews. Sephardic Jews. And now, by the way, the word Spaniard, it's interesting. In English, when somebody who is from Spain, the original Spanish person, he's not really called Spanish. The correct word is Spaniard. And I think this probably is the derivative of the Hebrew word Sfarad. Spaniard, Sfarad, if you can tell the resemblance. Now about Eshkenaz, by the way, in the Torah we see that this nation Eshkenaz was actually a descendant of Yefet, one of the sons of Noah, and his name was Eshkenaz, and therefore his descendants became to be the Eshkenaz nation. Now, I was wondering, is there a country or some kind of region there today that resembles this name, the ancient name, the name Eshkenaz? And I think I figured it out. I think there is. And I'll tell you what it is. I think it's Scandinavia. Because if you look in the way this region was pronounced in ancient times, in the times of Romans, it was actually called Eskandi. Eskandi in the Roman language. And the end part of it, the Avia, Scandinavia, actually came about later, just like we have Moldavia or Yugoslavia. The Avia was an addition that was added to many countries later in time. So the original name that the Romans used to call it is Eskandi. Now it's interesting that in Hebrew, whenever you have the letter Zayin, or Z letter, it gets pronounced in the Aramaic language as de, like a dalit sound. So for example, the Hebrew word for gold is zahav, and in Aramaic it's pronounced as dahav, because Zayin gets transferred into Dalit for some reason. I don't know exactly why. Another example, in Hebrew, the word Zachor means like memory, to remember, and in Aramaic it would be Dachor. So Zayin and Z and D are interchangeable letters when it comes to Hebrew and Aramaic, and actually maybe also Arabic, I'm not sure. But so if you keep that in mind, and now you go back to the word Eskandi, and you transfer Dalet D into Z, it becomes, instead of Eskandi, it becomes Eskanzi. Eskanzi, which is very similar to the word Eshkenazi. So I think the region Scandinavia has its origins in the word Eshkenaz of the ancient times. And now, in the ancient times, by the way, what we know today as Scandinavia, I think it actually, in the ancient times, it included more area. There were the Scandinavian tribes, which were, occupying, I think, or lived in Germany as well. But anyways, the main point of this video was to tell you that the Eshkenazi Jews are still Jews, and they are regular Jews just like anybody else. They moved from ancient Israel to the region of Eshkenaz, and that's why they became known as Eshkenazi Jews. Now, yes, there may have been some converts throughout the centuries. However, very few of them. Most, I would say, probably 95 or 98% of people who identify themselves as Jews today, they are biologically descendants of the Jews from the ancient times, the Israelites. Not that it matters, by the way. When a person converts to Judaism and he's a sincere convert, he's just as good as a born Jew. No, absolutely no difference. In fact, we have a commandment in the Torah to love the convert. So if a Jew, let's say, does something wrong against a convert, he's actually automatically violating two commandments. One commandment, whatever he did wrong, let's say he stole or whatever he did wrong, that's one commandment. And the next commandment, he didn't love the convert as he's supposed to. That's a separate commandment in the Torah. And that's all I wanted to share today. Thank you for watching.